to us for the next few minutes, and she's Corina Stringer.
Hi,
You're welcome to the program.
thank you very much. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, Corina Stringer, you can go ahead and speak to
Lovely.
us. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. So I'd like to
Yeah.
ask you a question. Who believes in
Yes, yes,
you?
yes, 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 yes.
Do you
Mm.
truly believe in yourself? Now, growing up, I
Mm.
lived with a mother who would constantly put me down. I lived with a partner only 7 years ago who was abusive and again would constantly put me down. And I actually have a 10-year anniversary, or it was actually on Christmas Eve, 2010, when I attempted to take my own life. I was so depressed. I'd lost loved ones. I felt so low and felt like my life was ending. And I think that's why I got into an abusive relationship, because I felt like I needed somebody, but I I attracted somebody that was way too controlling. I was lucky enough to get out of that situation, but I had to find myself again. I had to find personal development, and I had to learn, and I had to grow. And most importantly, I had to do this for myself and for nobody else. Now, I'm sure you've had people in your life that tell you that you can't do something, that want to keep you in that safe little bubble. They love you, they want to keep you safe, but at the same time, they're not letting you grow. And a good friend of mine told me that the one thing that I needed to do was control my emotions. And to do that, I had to understand my emotions. So what I started to do, and this is a brilliant tip for you guys to do, was I started to journal. Whenever anything made me happy, sad, angry, emotional, I used to write that down in my journal every single day. And I'd always ask myself why. Why did I feel that way? What made me feel that way? What made me react in that way? And it wasn't that situation at that time. It wasn't that person that made me angry. 9 times out of 10, when I kept asking myself why, it took me back to my past. It took me back to when my mother told me I wasn't good enough, when my partner told me that I needed to get back on my happy pills because I was taking medication for being depressed. And it was things like that that was a completely different situation, but it would trigger me in that moment. And I kept asking myself, why did that person make me angry? Why did I feel that way? Why did I react in that way? And you really learn to understand yourself when you write a journal every single day. You're reading your life back to yourself. And it's like you're looking into somebody else's life. And it's very easy to look into somebody else's life or situation and give them advice. But when do we ever give ourselves that good advice? Another tip that I've got for you, and you may feel that, you haven't really achieved anything maybe this year with the pandemic and there's not really been much going on for you, is write down 10 things that you have achieved in your life. Because I'm sure that you've got things that you've achieved in your life. Now, it can start off from when you was very young, and it could be something as simple as you learned how to ride your first bike, you learned how to swim, you learned a new skill, you learned a new word. Um, and it's just really empowering to all those things that you have learned. You learn how to drive. You learn how to be a mother. You learn how to be a father, because you're not born knowing these things. You have learned these things and you've perfected these skills over time. And you don't realize how wonderful these things really are. We take these things for granted. So I invite you to write down 10 things that you have achieved in your life, no matter how small you think they are. And if you get to 10, and you can think of more and write those things down as well. Pin them up on your wall and remember those things every single day. And you can continue adding those achievements and remembering those achievements and celebrating those achievements. And then I invite you to then write down 10 things that you would love to do, but you're holding yourself back. Maybe you think you can't achieve them, maybe because of money, maybe because of time, maybe because somebody else has told you that you can't achieve them. And I want you to truly ask yourself, how can I achieve these things? Now, you might not be able to do something right now because of the financial situation, but always ask yourself every single day, how can I achieve these things? And tell yourself, I can achieve these things. And believe that you can achieve. Because when you believe in yourself, you will always find a way. So I invite you to start your journal today, understand your emotions, understand why you feel the way you do, and set a new foundation for the way that you live your life and the way that you understand yourself. Write down 10 things that you have achieved in your life already. And write down 10 things that you would love to do. You don't think you might be able to do them right now, but tell yourself you can, you will achieve it, and how will you achieve those things? So I invite you to believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself right now, then understand that there's people that believe in you. So borrow their belief in you until you find your own. So I invite you to believe in your wings and fly. Thank you. I think we've got a bit of a time delay here. So I'm just going to let you into a little secret while I'm still got you live. I haven't actually done any public speaking for a year. And it was the 13th of December last year that I was speaking last. And when I was asked to do this, I instantly said yes. And then I freaked out because I thought, oh, I haven't spoken, I haven't done a live, I haven't spoken on stage, I haven't done any kind of public speaking for a year. Should I quit? Should I not do this? Should I give up? But then I remembered that the value that I need to give to you today is more important than how I'm feeling and the worry and the nervous, anxious feeling that I have. Giving value is why I do what I do. And this is why I've had to learn to believe in myself. I believe in myself because I believe in you. And I'd like to thank John and all the speakers as well to make this a fantastic event. Bringing a great network together, some wonderful ladies, and you guys that are watching this, it's been absolutely amazing. And I really hope that we have all come together and inspired you and you've taken some notes from this. John, can you hear me? Hello, John, can you hear me? We did it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Sorry, I was disconnected by the network. Sorry about that. Thank you so
No
much,
worries.
Corina Stringer.
Thank you so
You
much
are
for the
such an
opportunity.
amazing woman. You've gone through so much, but you are a warrior, you are a fighter, and you are doing well for yourself. And I want to tell you is that the sky is not even your limit, but it's going to be your platform to go higher. There is greater possibilities ahead of you. God bless you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Take care.